Hey everyone, and welcome back to Nerdto Gaming. In today's video, we're going to be continuing with Pokemon Champions ranked double battles. In today's video, I thought we would do a challenge in terms of what type of Pokemon we'll be using, and I'll explain that more once we get into the video. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and with that said, let's jump right into it. Alright, so we are finally back with some more Pokemon Champions. And I think what we're going to do is do a challenge for this video and maybe a couple videos. I was thinking of trying to do like a random Pokemon challenge where basically we'll do the Pokemon recruitment thing and just pick a selection of Pokemon based off of that. What I'm thinking is I'll do the recruit Pokemon thing and we'll get our list of Pokemon and I'll take the first one that pops up and add them to the team, and then that's how the team will be picked. So I haven't given it too much thought. I don't know if it's going to be too difficult or not really have much of an impact. It'd be too easy. I think a lot of the Pokemon available are all viable and usable, so yeah, I think we'll do that. I'll do that 6 times or so, make up a team, and then try and build something and play some ranked battles. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so here we have, can I see the roster? Yeah, so roster M-B, Pokemon in this roster. Yeah, so here's what we're working with. We're going to do some random combination of these Pokemon. Now, I don't know exactly how this is going to go for the rolls and everything. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to try and do the first one that pops up. Obviously can't do repeats, so if that happens, maybe I'll just pick the one to the right. And then I was also thinking about it. Any Pokemon that I already have, I might pick that Pokemon as part of the team and then also use the Pokemon to the right just to conserve on a couple of what are they called, quick tickets or something. I can't see them, whatever the tickets are called. Just save on a couple of them. I think I have a ton of them, but I figured that would also just help save on a couple. So let's see what first Pokemon we're working with here. Aromatisse. Great. Okay. That's already kind of a tricky start. Didn't even know Stunfisk was in the game too, so that's good that... Oh, I already have an Aromatisse. So I have to do Aromatisse and Stunfisk? Okay. Well, this could be a very challenging start already, because these are... I don't think they're great Pokemon. I've seen a lot of them. So first let me check if I actually have Aromatisse. I think that's what the Pokeball up there means. 1 second though. So we have Aromatisse here. Can I still recruit it? Oh boy. Aromatisse and Stunfisk. Okay, so we have Aromatisse. Alright, you know what? That's, I guess, the point of the challenge. I know nothing about these two Pokemon, so... And I'm going to just permanent recruit them all because I don't think you can edit their moves or anything if you do this trial recruitment, which would be ideal for this type of challenge, because I don't know if I'll ever use Stunfisk again, but... okay, great. So we have 2 right off the bat. Oh yeah, I had 1,000 quick ticket things, so maybe I didn't need to pick the first 2, but I already started doing it that way, so... Let's see what else we got. Something hopefully better. Interesting. I think Drampa's better. Drampa, I mean, now we have a Mega Evolution, so that's good. And that's one of the new ones, which is kind of fun. I think there's been terrible speed on all 3 of these first Pokemon, so could be a potential Trick Room team. I mean, just for the sake of looking, we could have gotten Nice Garchomp, Aerodactyl, Gyarados. Wow, Castform's in this lineup. Okay, hopefully we don't get Castform. Okay, well, Drampa is... I'll take that. I don't already have him, right? Yeah. So yeah, another slow Pokemon, and potentially one of our Megas. Roll number 3. 2. 3. Ooh, Araquanid. Another slow Pokemon. We are going to be a hard Trick Room team, probably. That's interesting. Yeah, this is making me work with a lot of Pokemon I've never used before, but Araquanid's good, I think. It's got a cool ability. I think doubles Power Water moves and halves fire damage, so... And can't be burned. So... Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, come on, something nice. Venusaur is actually good, I think. Would be better with the Sun. I mean, we still have another Pokemon to roll, so we could still get Sun. But for now, it's likely going to be a... I don't know actually what we're going to do with Venusaur. It could be bad in this team that we have right now, where it's all really slow. I don't know how slow Mega Venusaur is, so maybe it's like Mega Venusaur under Trick Room. I know it's super bulky when it's in its Mega form, but I think normal Venusaur, you kind of want to use its ability Chlorophyll, double the speed in the Sun, and then have it put Pokemon to sleep or do good poison damage and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll look at Mega Venusaur after this and see how speedy that is. Maybe that's the move with that. And then, final one. Initially, I thought about doing this, like, taking a selection of one of the 10 Pokemon or whatever that shows up, but I thought that might be too easy and too time-consuming. Oh, I think that's bad. Glalie sucks, I think. Yeah, I was initially thinking I would just take a pick of one of the... What is this, 9 Pokemon here? Yeah. Counting right? This 10. Yeah, 10. But yeah, I thought that'd be a little easy and time-consuming. So we have our 6 Pokemon nice and quickly. A couple of them are terrible, though. And really, other than Venusaur, I don't think any of them are really meta. So give me 1 second. I'll put together the team, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay. Team is selected here. I don't love it. I like that there's at least no type overlapping, like perfectly, which is kind of nice. There isn't any type overlap. But the actual Pokemon involved, I would not say are great. So, but I mean, that's what makes it a challenge. So, but okay, so I'm going to think about this and put together a team. So I will be back very shortly. All right, so here we have it. I think I've got the team ready. It doesn't look very good. I will say I might have a hard time getting anywhere with this one, but I'll go through what my thoughts were as I was putting it together, and yeah, we'll play some games, see how we do. So let's start with Glalie. I forgot that Glalie had a Mega. And kind of for good reason. It's not very good. You see stats? Yeah. So basically, it has a pretty good attack, pretty good special attack, and a okay speed. I think it's base 100 speed, and 120 attack and special attack, and everything else is pretty middling. So it's not a very good Mega, from what I can tell. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a pleasant surprise. But basically, what I think it's going to do, its Mega Evolution ability is Refrigerate, I think. Whatever is the one that turns normal moves into ice moves. So Glalie has a boosted ice type explosion. Mega Glalie does. And I think what I'm gonna do is basically, if there's a situation where there is a Trick Room team that I think will beat my Trick Room team, and I want to deny that, I think I could taunt the Trick Roomer, and then in the next turn explode. And I have Protect on every other Pokemon. Unfortunately, didn't have anything that can otherwise not get blown up by my own explosion. But I think what that could do is stop the Trick Room from coming up and then knock out the Trick Room setter. I didn't do any calcs, but I'm pretty sure that explosion is going to knock out most Trick Room setters. So, other than that, I don't know. I think it's almost always going to Mega if it is brought, because otherwise it's pretty much useless. But I have Body Slam on there too. That's a strong ice type attack once it's Mega Evolved, with a chance to paralyze. So yeah, that's Glalie. Inner Focus is pretty good. Like if it swaps in, it's not gonna, or if it's first thrown into battle, it's not gonna get intimidated right away, and it also can't be flinched, so the taunt will be able to go off. So I don't know. It might be okay. We'll see. I don't know how often I'll bring it, but that's the general idea. Venusaur is a little more straightforward. Sludge Bomb and Leaf Storm just wanted a high amount of damage for it. It's the only one with any speed at all. Sorry, I guess Glalie has speed too. Venusaur and Glalie are the only ones with any speed at all. Everything else is very slow. So I think Venusaur is going to be doing some cleanup after maybe a Trick Room or something. But I also had Sleep Powder on it. And I don't know. I'm going to try Wide Lens Sleep Powder, see how well that goes. I could have Earth Power on this, I think, but I had the Earth Power on Drampa too, as you'll see soon enough. So, yeah, I'll try the Sleep Powder, see how useful it is. But yeah, that's Venusaur, pretty straightforward. I ended up not going with a Mega on it because I have Mega Drampa and Mega Glalie. I didn't want to have 3 Megas. So Araquanid, Life Orb, Liquidation, Leech Life, Protect, Wide Guard. I have Wide Guard on it. I think this could change. I don't know how much this team needs Wide Guard, but it's there. Wide Guard's pretty useful in double battles and not that common, so might as well use it. It'll be good for like Rock Slides, right? Protect against Rock Slides because it's a bug type. But yeah, otherwise just Water Bubble and Life Orb, do a bunch of damage with it under Trick Room, ideally. Drampa is a Mega Drampa with Hyper Voice. That's pretty much all it's going to click. If there's a Rock type or a Steel type that resists it, it will use Earth Power, otherwise using Hyper Voice. And it's a Calm Mind set, so it should be able, well, hopefully it'll be able to set up. My thinking is that I have Sleep Powder on the Venusaur. I have Trick Room and Encore on the Aromatisse, and I have Yawn on the Stunfisk. So there's a lot of things. I think there'll be a decent amount of opportunities. Oh, and Taunt on the Glalie. Like there's a decent amount of opportunities, I think, for the Drampa to set up. I'm hoping. So yeah, that's the idea there. Once you get a Calm Mind on it, after it Megas, it's going to do crazy damage. So that's the Drampa. I had no idea what to do with Stunfisk. It's so bad. Its abilities, I think it's going to be useless. It changes to the type of terrain that's on the field, which I think is going to hurt me more than help me. The only thing I could think of is Mega Raichu X, I think, with electric terrain. This being my only ground type on the team, it's going to turn into an electric type and no longer be fully immune to the electric type attacks. So yeah, I think it's going to be a useless ability, like, and even more so like detrimental, but we'll see how it goes. I could be wrong. Snap Trap is its unique move, so I didn't know what else to do with this, so I figured why not use Snap Trap. It traps the opponent for 4 to 5 turns, I think. It's like a fire spin, 100% accurate though, 100% accurate, and slightly higher base power. I think it has like 35 base power. Not that it's high or anything, but I don't know. It'll trap people in, and I thought that with Yawn might be helpful. I don't know if it'll even live long enough to do that, but it can Yawn, or I guess Snap Trap, and then Yawn, guaranteeing the sleep. And it's guaranteed sleep is kind of hard to come by in doubles in Pokemon in general. So, yeah, that was my thinking there. Stomping Tantrum isn't gonna do much, but I figured if there's, I don't know, something that is weak to ground types, it'll be something. And then Protect. Yeah, like I haven't been looking at the stats for all these. They're all really straightforward though, just max attack or max defense, whatever. Like you can look at these. There's nothing, I didn't run any calcs or anything. I just did this right after picking all these. So, but yeah, Sunfisk, it does have attack. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. But its stats were bad. Its abilities horrible, I think. I could be wrong. And its moveset really wasn't great either. So that leaves us with Aromatisse. I think this will be a good Trick Room setter. And Araquanid and Drample will be the main Pokemon attacking under Trick Room. So I have that Dazzling Gleam. I think I also have, yeah, I have the boosted. I forget what plus special attack and minus speed is, but I have that nature. So Dazzling Gleams will be doing something, meaningful damage. I also have Encore on this and Protect. So yeah, I just saw Encore and thought I'd try and use that. I don't know how good it'll be on a slow Pokemon, but if I get a Trick Room up, then I can act first. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know what to do with Aromatisse either. It's got not the greatest stats, so it's pretty much just here to set up Trick Room and then do a couple attacks after that. Maybe like a Helping Hand on this would have been better. I don't know. We'll try this set. Aroma Veil, I think I said this already in the beginning, but yeah, protects against Taunt, which is kind of nice, kind of the main thing. Taunt and Encore would be the main ones. So I'm thinking this will be a pretty good lead into opposing Whimsicott, whatever it is. So it can't be, yeah, Taunted or Encored. And that's the team. So I'm definitely curious to see how some of these battles go. So I'm going to jump right into that, and we'll see how we do. So I'm jumping back into this, I think, with 10 days left again. So not a lot of time left in the rank season again, but we'll see how we do. So I think this is probably a bot. If I remember correctly, they do a bot in the first run through or whatever. So I think this will be Trick Room with not much resists. Why don't I just do this? You in the lead. Aren't really threatened by anything, so probably find out pretty quick if it's a bot, but yeah. I was gonna say it's looking bot-like right off the bat, but I'm also the default character, so. Okay, so I forgot that I'm kind of Fake Out weak. Bernie has Fake Out. Could also be getting hit by a Dragon type attack from the Noivern. I might just double Protect to avoid the Fake Out and see if this thing has like a Draco meter on the Drampa. I think a Dragon Pulse would be fine. I don't think either of these two would set up or anything. It's a Draco Meteor, yeah. No Fake Out though, which is interesting. Pretty easy trick from here then. Nothing wants to take a Draco though. Actually, this is pretty specially defensive, and if it's going to Flare Blitz again, that wouldn't be bad. I think Infernate, but I'm Spheko. Let's see how especially defensive I am. I don't think Noivern is that. Yeah, that's fine. It's not that strong. It's just super fast. And they Flare Blitz into the right spot, though. Burn's kind of annoying. Not a huge deal, though. So what do they have in the back? By the way, this does seem like a real person, so that's nice. Or the bot technology has come further than it was before. Fine to do this, I think. Yeah, I don't know what Noivern's doing if it stays in, so take out the Infernape. Ooh, it's gonna have flying damage, yeah. It's annoying, but oh, it lived. So I'll get one more attack off, and I'll paint to Life Orb. Sure, I guess it was -2 attack, the Noivern. Let's do this. Is there any reason to keep around the Noivern? No. Let's do that. And Leech Life could get back quite a bit of health, I guess. Bright Powder Noivern. Interesting. Wow, it lived. This is a Drampa Hyper Voice, though, this turn, though. Frenzy Plant. Okay. I don't know how defensive. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so we're doing fine. I don't know if the Cloud9's ever really going to be helpful, but I thought it might be more reliable than Berserk, which is its other ability, which is if it goes to half health or something like that, it gets a +1 to special attack, which is good, but I just didn't know how to like reliably get it to go to half health. Should use Calm Mind there. I wasn't even thinking about that. But I don't think anything in the back is doing a 3v1 comeback, so it should be good. Two Frisk Pokemon. Yeah, this is a good time for the Earth Power on the Drampa. Having 2 attacks isn't great. I think it could result in some issues later on, but so far it's working after 1 match. Alright, it's the first one in the books. Okay, Rain. And maybe make a Raichu. I don't have a great way to deal with weather other than non-mega Drampa. I can shut off the weather on when I first go in. That means the power of the water type moves will be reduced. Well, not reduced, but less. So then hopefully I can get up the Trick Room. I think this is a Trick Room battle. I think I just run it back. Could try out Stun Fisk here. Ah, no, it's useless. This is probably going to be the core 4. The Glalie and the Stunfisk are very niche, so it's going to be some iteration of this, I think. But we'll see if we can get Trick Room up here. We should be able to. And this is why we have the Cloud 9 on. The only thing is that I have to keep you non-mega'd. I might just protect in case there's like a Ice Beam. Could Calm Mind. That's kind of greedy. I'm just gonna do this. It's gonna be Mega Swampert. I don't even know. I probably don't live this actually. They just double in. They're just gonna double into their Aromatisse. Could be Earthquake. Which I don't think I'd mind. Oh, sweet. Okay. Ice Punch. Fine, as long as it doesn't confuse. Okay. Can I survive an Ice Punch? Calm Mind. Or do we just start hyper voicing? The rain will be gone. That's kind of lucky that Hurricane hit then. It was Hurricane Ice Punch. Let's do this. We'll be faster than both. Presumably. You know, can't think of how fast Pelepro is, but Dazzling Gleam Hyper Voice. It's probably not knocking out. Okay, so I can Encore the Pelepro. Kinda fun. I just hope that Ice Punch doesn't one-hit KO Tramp. Oh, I should have paid attention to how much damage that was. Okay. I didn't even realize that Mega Tramp had Berserk. I completely forgot to check what ability it has. Oh, that's super good then. I think this works, right? Because then I'll Encore it and then it'll fail whatever it's going to do, I think. It's like, this is a smart way, like, you sort of time out the Trick Room by alternating protects. But with Encore here, I force them into trying to protect again. I could see a double switch. So Calm Mind, Encore the Swampert is pretty safe here, right? If they stayed in, they would have gotten Encore. Yeah. So just Fake Out now from the Raichu. This thing is just gonna nuke things now. So one turn of Trick Room. Yeah, you can just Fake Out. It's kind of annoying. I'm still gonna go for this, I think. Maybe Protect? because I want to make sure I can get up. Trick Room next turn. I don't know if that's the right play. Okay, Plepper's gone. Yeah. But then how do they stop? How do they stop Trick Room right here? Gonna double up into the Aromatisse. Probably. I think I'll lit. Hurricane. I could protect. No, I just protected. Right? Not gonna do anything. Oh, that was such a bad turn by them. I think they had to double up on the Aromatisse there to prevent Trick Room. Now I have 5 more turns of Trick Room, and this is a jacked Dramvo now. Who just... Did someone protect there? There's Thunderbolt and Tailwind. Just Dazzling in case the Raichu has Sash. Okay, stall out a turn. Doesn't really mean anything. Right? I don't know what they do against this. Flipper could have Wide Guard, but I think we would have seen it by now. I didn't think of that right until right now, actually. That would have been bad against us. So yeah, this... Just in case the Raichu has Sash, we Dazzling Gleam there. And then Swampert and whatever their 4th is. Probably protect again, but I think there should be an additional turn still in the Trick Room, so I think we should have this. Hyper Voice, Dazzling. So I figured there would be opportunities for this Drampa to set up, which is why the Calm Mind is on it. And yeah, works out pretty well. I don't think there's any reason for me to try and get fancy here. I think... Okay. Does... How many turns it doesn't matter because I have a Venusaur in the back, so and there's no more rain. And I don't think it really does. In fact, I probably want the dimensions to stay like it is. Like if it gets a double knockout with Earthquake, I don't think I can. Because this is just Venusaur waiting to come in. Wow, even the Dazzling does it go. I guess it's single target. They can protect here if they want. I think you just try and do a move and see if you're faster than the Venusaur, but the Venusaur's max speed. And the wide lens makes the Leaf Storm 99% accurate, I think. So there's a 1% chance we missed. And then you'd have to kill with. Yeah, it was over. Kind of curious to try this Glalie. No. Is that what I want? I mean, Trick Room here is fine, right? It could be imprisoned. Or they could prevent their own Trick Room. I have no dark type damage. Do you serve any purpose? Not really. So Araquanid's coming out because of potential bug damage into Farigiraf. Yeah, I think we tried this. There's no fake out or anything. Have Earth Power for the Metagross. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. So, I think this is a pretty good lead for us. You can't taunt for Encore, as I've said. So I'm honestly fine with that getting out here, and maybe I wide guard for Rock Slide, right? Could be Rock Slide or Earthquake. It's not gonna be Dragon Claw. The Rock Slide, they could like be trying to roll for a flinch or something. Otherwise, what's the Garchomp doing? Yep. Okay, that's really good. So that Whimsicott is useless. It could Encore my Ara... Oh no, it can't, because I think my whole team's protected from it. So I want to do this. Get rid of Garchomp. Leave Whimsicott out. Right? I don't think it does anything to me. Maybe I should see what could switch in. How do I do that? I love the rock skin, or rough skin. Ha! Sucker. You don't know Aromatisse's ability? What? How could you not know that? Anti-meta Aromatisse. Okay, that worked out well. So, definitely a good start here. And this is why I figured we'd be good into Whimsicott. Because, like, it can't do anything right now. This could reverse Trick Room. Whoops. But we have good Encore. It's Encore. There's no point to that because it has like priority. So I'm just gonna glean. Farigiraf could have like a Focus Sash, I guess. And then this should kill it. Okay, damage against King Gambit. Beautiful. Okay. Thinking about what I do against King Gambit. And actually... too much terms of Trick Room. Guess I'll Gleam. Liquidation? Might Sucker Punch, but I don't care about that. Liquidation should do a lot. No Protect or anything, which is nice. Sweet. Yeah, Life Forward Araquanid is gonna put in some work. It's fine. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure sometimes Whimsicots don't even carry, like, attacking moves, so... That's why I was so okay with leaving it out. But yeah, Aromatisse is going to be pretty good against Whimsicott teams. I don't think I've had a Pokemon die yet. No, I have. This one got a knockout last time. But yeah, like the Trick Room release have worked really well. Because it's not really a traditional Trick Room setter, so I think people don't really know how to deal with it. There we can see Wide Guard, right? Pretty much, well, putting us in a really good streak right off the, or a really good position right off the bat. Wow, there's a lot on that one. Okay. I think we can Trick Room again here. In fact, I don't really know what their speed control is. Maybe a Tailwind on Staraptor. They do have Fake Out with Greninja. So I could definitely see Greninja being led. Maybe I'll try and force it to pick between... Faking Out and Ice Beaming the Drampa. Because Drampa does a lot of work against this team. Can I get away with that? Just do this again. It's a little boring, but I don't know how to use Stunfisk. Yeah, I think that's fine. I could... Is the Araquanid doing much here? Screw it. Might regret that, but... I guess Blaziken, I didn't really think about dealing with Blaziken. You gotta see what Stunfisk can do. Okay, so no Fake Out, which is great. I don't love the idea of just taking it. I was lucky. I did not like that lead against us. So we'll take that. Because that was the Blaziken threatened the Drampa, and the Aromatisse does not want to take a steel type attack right off the bat. That was super lucky. But we take those. Got a Zard. A Sanaconda. Another Whimsicott. They do have some slow Pokemon on the team, though. Do I have anything that can deal with the Toxapex? Or... No. What's that called? Is it Toxapex? It might honestly be Stunfisk. So... I think they're going to lead Whimsicott and Charizard, maybe. So let's do this. I am going to bring you. And... Charizard, Sandaconda. I have no clue what Sandaconda wants to do. But I don't think anything's stopping Trick Room here. And something pretty clearly wants to... Like, Sandaconda sets the weather and Charizard can set the weather. So I might Calm Mind here. Or is that too greedy? I just don't think Drampa's really threatened. Unless it's like Zard X. I'm gonna protect just in case. Zard X, Dragon Claw or something. Charge Fly. So I think I would have been okay to Calm Mind. Yeah, they don't have weather up right now. Oh, okay. I don't think that would have killed. That's fine. Okay. So I thought when Sandaconda's hit, it creates a sandstorm. Like, wouldn't this create sandstorm? And then what's the point of Zardwai? We'll find out. Maybe it's supposed to be a Zard X. And they just put on the wrong Megastone. Okay, maybe it's... Well, either A, it's only physical moves that bring out the sandstorm, or B, it's just its other ability, whatever it is. I think I'm fine, right? Yeah. Would have been better if it brought me to half, but... Cerulege... I'm gonna do this in case there's a sash on it. If it doesn't... Yeah, this... Maybe it'll protect. What is with all the bright powder? I think Dazzling Gleam's 100% accurate. This is annoying if it has sash then. Okay, good. Fine. Activates Berserk. Mildly annoying crit. It doesn't really matter. I hope we need Stunfisk to come in here. Hopefully this Charizard doesn't have Protect. Sweet. Charizard's gone. Toxapex will stick around because it is very bulky, but... Oh wow, it's even faster too. Super weak though. Purely for Stunfisk to see the light of day. Nice. Stunfisk contributed. I don't even know if it is a good matchup into that, because if it has a water move, I think that's still super effective, so... Oh, I don't know what Stunfisk's purpose is going to be. we're still winning, which is good. Oh, interesting. The female Basculation. Got weather here. Could be Mega Venusaur with rain. I haven't thought about what our Chaladon wants to do. Or how to deal with our Chaladon. Also don't know how to deal with Grimmsnarl. I wonder... I want Trick Room. Probably not thinking about this one enough, but basically my thinking is that Stunfisk can switch into a potential Electroshock. Hopefully they target the Araquanid and I can Trick Room and throw in the Stunfisk. And then I don't know. My good grandpa has to deal with the Archaladon. Unless he forfeits. Or they forfeit. Nope, we're playing. Interesting lead. Hopefully it's not communicating the whole time like this. Well, neither one of these is going to knock out Aromatisse, I think. So I think it's Trick Room. If Zard, it's got a Mega Evolve. So it's probably just some sort of bait. I do resist the fire type attacks. It's going to be Heat Wave? Or Hurricane? No, it's going to be Hurricane. Which actually means maybe I should just Protect. Yeah. I think I can get Trick Room up super easily here. Okay. So there's the Protect. What on earth? That is bizarre. Question is it gonna Mega Ball? Well, if it Mega Balls, then Hurricane should miss. It's like 50% accurate unless something. And then if it doesn't Mega Evolve, then we get a very strong liquidation into it. Okay, Force. So Hurricane and Heat Wave. Doesn't matter. I'm trying to force one of those, so let's do this. I could Wide Guard, but there's no point. I want to take advantage of the Trick Room turns. Okay. Another win. Take all the default wins we can get. I don't know what that team was meant to do. Charizard, Pelipper's a weird lead. Alright, so 2 Fake Out users, a Trick Room user, Gengar. I kind of want to try my Glalie Tech here. So, I mean, the thinking here is that, I guess I'm a yawn there. This is, I guess, the put the other team to sleep mode. So I have yawn on sleep powder. I think I'm going to try exploding here because they can trick room. Oh, yeah, this is a very untested strategy. Let's just see if they lead. I think we're freestyling this one. I really want to just protect, explode. That high drop is probably going to protect, though. Evasiveness fell. Do I care? This is so tricky. Like, the explosion is so overkill. Maybe it's just force you to protect, put you to sleep. Should outspeed a Staraptor. I don't know how high their base speed is. Good close combatter, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the speed works out. This could go poorly. I think Hydrapple's protecting, though. Okay. Acrobatics is kind of weird. It didn't protect. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, I could have done my explosion then. I think I need max speed on Venusaur. I don't think it's max speed, and we should be. They have Fake Out here. I can do it this turn. Staraptor's either switching or staying in. You can Fake Out my Glalie, save it. Don't have... How much time do I have? 10 seconds? I don't love this. Okay. Oh, no Fake Out. Probably kills, right? Yeah. Sweet. Megaton Hammer, maybe? No, that's too bad. Gigaton Hammer, maybe? It's probably KO. Yeah, I should have exploded then. Whatever. Glalie did enough work for sure. What's Glalie want to do? You could Trick Room, and it wouldn't matter. You can Psycho Cut the Venusaur. You can Sacred Sword into the Drampa. The Drampa's really only threatened by the Sacred Sword, so it makes me want to do... Oh yeah, I Mega Evolved already. I think it can still function without it. Because this still feels pretty safe. What's Tinkaton gonna do? Right? Oh, thank goodness. I don't know why I didn't even think of Fairy taking damage into Drampa. The problem is that Drampa now is super slow. I need a Sleep Powder to hit here. And I need Gallade to stay asleep. this still works. But you know what? Actually, I think I want... Who do I have in the back? Stunfisk. Stunfisk isn't going to deal with Blade very well. Oh, but it has Brick. The Ting Tong is Break. Who do I want to deal with last? I think the Ting Tong. So maybe it's... Ran out of time. Honestly, kind of works. Actually, no, it doesn't, because I needed Sleep Powder to go up there. The thing is, I wanted to kill the Gallade. Knock out the Gallade, because it can Sacred Sword. Stunfisk, not that it's going to matter now, but... Alright, Stunfisk. Do they have 3? No, they have 2 left. There's no way I win this. Maybe you don't have a fighting type move? No, I'll still attack you. It would have to be like... Do you have Sacred Sword? Yeah, okay, that's GG's. Yeah, the Gallade I did okay with, but I screwed up not exploding when I should have. And I shouldn't have messed up that time out move, or that time out turn too. It's not too bad though, that's a pretty good win streak. Mono water, that's kind of cool. Someone probably has Rain Dance. Glalie will be useless. Stunfisk will be useless. Araquanid's not that helpful, honestly. Bug Bite into 2 of the dark types, I guess. Maybe I do want Stunfisk. What can he do? Get the fairy type. But all of them are going to have super effective water damage into them. So. Unless they set up terrain. And he changes his terrain. Yeah, because at least the Araquanid resists, and then the bug damage maybe will be useful. I do have Wide Guard. I forgot about Wide Guard. Because they have that Primarina using Hyper Voice, maybe. Seems like an easy trick room. They can fake out. Samurott knows Sacred Sword, I think. Greninja knows everything. I'm just gonna do this. Could be an Ice type move in a Drampa. And hope that Aromatisse can get trick room up. But I definitely fear the fake out. Or the Sludge Wave. Okay. Oh yeah, it hits on Samurott. Did you double up into me? No. Okay, good. Oops. Dazzling Gleam, Mega Hyper Voice. Right. Greninja, honestly, Hyper Voice probably knocks it out. And then Dazzling, super effective against the Samurott. Yeah, single target. Hyper Voice should do it. What do they have in the back that's gonna cause problems? I also haven't seen our Mega yet. Yeah, Primarina was probably the one I was least excited to see. Does very tight damage into the battle. That'll be great. I'm using a switch here. Not really. Alright. Dazzling. The Feraligatr frightens me a bit. I feel like this isn't going to do enough, but... No protects or anything. Yeah, Moonblast. I don't think it was worth protecting there, though. Feraligatr probably doubled up into Drampa. If it was smart. Yeah. This is still fine. We have Venusaur in the back to deal with Primarina. And Araquanid. While Trick Room is still up, we'll do quite a bit of damage. Actually, we can do this, right? Venusaur is gonna outspeed. Who went first last time? You went last, so maybe knock out the Feraligatr. Yeah, I think Venusaur beats the Primarina almost no matter what. Yeah, the team didn't have much to do against Trick Room. But it's another pretty good win. And yeah, it's Ultra Ball. I think I've been in Ultra Ball before, once. Or maybe it's my first time in Ultra Ball. I don't know. Okay. Kind of like this again, because there's quite a bit of spread damage between the Charizard and the Aerodactyl. Skill Legion I don't love seeing. It'll definitely be in the back. And I guess the Basque Legion bad. Doesn't bode well for my team because I feel like Basque Legion's everywhere. Venusaur deals with the Sylveon. I think this is good. But yeah, I think this could be a good wide guard to start Trick Room. Ooh, Venusaur. That's gonna put someone to sleep. Uh, the reason... yeah, so the reason I'm doing this is because I think that... I don't know where they're going to sleep powder. I think that's what they're going to do. Oh, they could sludge bomb. This could go terribly. I shouldn't have stayed in to try to set up Trick Room. Because it's a chlorophyll speed boost for you. I guess they're going to heat wave into my... Yeah, this was not done well. Okay, they didn't heat wave. It's definitely not over. Because I should be faster than the Charizard. Because everyone else is so slow. I don't want you in because I want... Heat wave. Maybe I do, and I'll... I'm gonna Mega Calm Mind. Mega Protect. Now you think that it's shut off. I'm gonna do this, and this, and this. I think this means that one of our Venusaurs will go first. I'll definitely beat the Charizard. I wonder if I can get a couple Calm Mind stacks up here. Only issue is if the Venusaur has Sleep Powder. If it has Life Orb... Oh, let's see. Sweet. Okay, we don't miss. That's really good. Poison. If it poisons, then it'll knock me into Berserk Rain. No. Okay. I'm really scared of the Basculegion switch in. And as a result, maybe I do this. I'd be fine if you Sludge Bomb again. It'll put me in Berserk. If you switch out one of these into the Basculegion, or hopefully they switch out the Charizard into Basculegion. This is a bad play if they don't, actually, because then I'm -2 special attack. Okay. They get the call right. Not really, but this kind of works still. I think I have to switch out the Venusaur then. Earth Power's fine. +2 special attack, Hyper Voice. Should knock out the Venusaur. Probably won't knock out the Sylveon. Oh, that's amazing, it did. Oh, because I was really struggling to figure out what we were doing with the Sylveon. That didn't work. I don't really want to see Basculegion here. Actually, how should I do this? I'm -2. 2 turns of Sunlight. I could do 2 switches here. Switch out. There's 1 turn left. No, that wouldn't work. I should try and put it to sleep. Buy more time. Actually, the sun up right now is not bad. Still, they kill me. Venusaur's the fastest Pokemon right now. Knocks out the Charizard. Lose the sun. I don't think it... Oh my. Did not think it would wake up that quick. I couldn't get like this. Oh, that is... because of the sun. Oh, that's a crit. Oh. Alright, that should be game. Maybe. Yep. Yep. Oh, definitely. Whew. That got a little dicey. Possibly the first game of one without Trick Room up, so that's good. Yeah, definitely a good win. Mega Raichu, maybe? Sinistra could have Trick Room. I don't want to set up my own Trick Room. But that means I have to have a way to deal with the Sinistra. Which... Sinistra's not gonna be lead. And are you any good here? I kinda wanna do... Raichu. Could fake out turn 1. Is there spread damage here? Oh yeah, it could be like a discharge. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I want to do this. Glalie deals with the Sinistra, but doesn't want to be under Trick Room. I don't know how this is going to work. This is sort of what I was thinking, though, because it could be some sort of weird discharge set. So I'm going to do this and this. I don't know what I'm doing after, but why? Why is the one with no guard, I think? If you don't discharge and do electric attack into Araquanid, that could be terrible. What did Raichu do? It's terrible. Oh, I didn't have Trampa. Do I have Stunfisk? No, I might have screwed this up. Because it's Stunfisk and Glalie, isn't it? I have no one to benefit from this. Oh. Okay. Raichu, I think, is in a odd spot. Mamoswine. Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing with... I'm gonna do this? Oh, this team sucks. Wow. Living. Can I shard? It's like doubled up in a Stunfisk. I can get Raichu here, maybe. You know what would be cool? No protect. And I'm gonna knock out Raichu. What if I protect Explosion? This depends on what's coming out. I might have to stall out a turn of my own Trick Room though. There's the Sinistra. Yeah. Because, how much is left? 2 turns. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. This will be the fastest right now. I need a double print. I don't know the right order to do this in. I needed there to be 1 turn of Trick Room left there. Then it could have been pretty much this play. Okay, I'm fine with that. Called that. I think I need a double protect. Is there anything else I can do? You're probably not gonna Rage Powder again. Which means I could do this. Double protect, I think. What's the other option? Because no, I didn't get it. Is there another option there? I get 3 of these off in a king game. No. What else could I do? I don't think there's another way. I needed there to be 1 turn of Trick Room. Oh, that's too bad. No, we don't know it. Yeah, I don't know what I could have done. I think Stunfisk has been useless in all the ones I've brought him, which is kind of to be expected. Goldengo, another Raichu. Whimsicott. A lot of shinies on this team. I don't think they want Trick Room, so I will try to set mine up. No big steel or poison damage into the Aromatisse, so it can start. Two ghosts, though I don't love. Let's do this. Why? I don't know. Just for the Raichu, I guess. I think I want a Venusaur in here. No, Trick Room's gonna get set up. Let's do this. Trick Room has to get set up. Goldango Lead could be bad. Don't really have a way around dealing with that, though. Yeah. Well, I'm starting to see some flaws in this team in the later tiers, but it is what it is. See what we can do. I think it's good if we can set up Trick Room, but I'm really scared of the Goldango Lead now. It's fine. Trick Room, like I'll live. You're in a close combat in a stun fist probably, so maybe I'd protect. My understanding, Staraptor just wants to click. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, Trick Room's up. That's good. That was Flamethrower and Steel Wing. Anything else going to switch into this? I think so. Wow. That did so much against... Oh. Okay. Stun Fist Cure. Terrible. Oh yeah, it was -1. Never mind. That's not your fault. That was clutch. What do they have in the back? Let me see that somehow. What's gonna mega the Raichu? They're stalling out my Trick Room, which isn't great. Did I already use the citrus? Yeah. Oh, no, I did. Oh yeah, the last one missed. If I have enough time with the Stun Fist, maybe I can get a Snap Trap Yawn off. Can't put Goldango to sleep. Probably make it rain. Seconds. 2 turns of Trick Room. Oh yeah, -1 attack. I don't know. Let's get 1 turn of Araquanid off here. It's acceptable damage. Yeah, we take that fine. What the heck is this Staraptor? No, this the trap is dumb when he dies. It just sucks. Okay, well, last room, trick room. I guess we'll find out if they have protect or anything on their mons. Doesn't look like the Staraptor will. Goldango probably does. Yeah, that was smart, because now you get that Goldango back in. Trick room's over. It's good that that killed though. Fake out would have sucked for next turn. Goldango, does it give 1 or 2 left? He knocked out Staraptor and Raichu. And Zora. This Goldango could sweep. If it does make it rain, I bet you. Is he gonna use make it? Because then he'd be at -1 special attack, and then he's not gonna be able to beat Drampa. Okay, I think I got this then. It's make it rain. This is pretty good. Good for wide guarded. Whatever. This might not get him. This should not get him. Okay. Alright, that was a good win. Needed that to come back into it. It was a weird Staraptor, but yeah, definitely a good win. I think that is probably a good spot to end it on, and on a win. So yeah, climbed up to Ultra Ball with our team, which, you know, definitely happy with that. And yeah, I think I'll definitely try and play again before the season runs out. So we'll see if we can go any further.